Hello folks, Landric here. You know the drill by now. I'm playing the Rainbow Game Jam games from this year's Jam. The theme was Strength in Numbers, and as always we've got an amazing selection of games to look through. So let's jump right in. Alright, now we've got Strong Numbers. We've got the little Rainbow Jam logo in the corner. So how you do it. So move, WSD, cool, space, shift to get back up. Become the ultimate number and win the Infinity Trophy. Alright, 5 tips. Pick your number, commence rumbling, don't fall in the pie. Get the opponent in the pie. You am ultimate number. Alright, let's strengthen numbers, that's what the theme was. Choose your rumbler. I don't see my numbers, just woke up, what's going on? That seems good. Cool, little animation there, all the little animated OMGs. So it's... quick. Rumble that number. Rumble that numble. So where's the pie? Is the pie around the edges of the... Oh, I've fallen and I can't get up. Oh no, I got in the pie. Okay, let's try that again. Let's try this one. So we've got a little... the Numble Rumber Arena. So I'm just going to keep smashing space and just push him towards the pie. There we go. Go on, in you go. Victory! We are glorious number. We are the strongest number. We are number one. Quite literally number one. Okay. Let's give it another shot. So yeah. Can we do it? So again, taking the theme like very literally, like always a good way of getting a good idea for it. Strength in numbers. We're going to punch the other number into the face. It'd be really cool if they added, I don't know, like maybe a sort of tournament mode or something like that, where we've got different brackets of numbers. Do you see what I did there? Brackets. Because never mind. But yeah, there's a lot you could do with something like this. Like it's a little bit simple now. It's just to sort of like punch the number in the face. But you could, if you wanted to take this further and keep on working on it, you could add, you know, like power-ups or like special moves or combos, or turn it into whatever sort of game you wanted. And it's always cool to get that sort of like that first prototype done in a game jam, and then oh no, I've fallen again. And then you've got something like a really solid base that you can build on. Get in the pie. Get in the pie. Get in the pie. There you go. Victory! Almost took me with him. There you go. We are number one. Okay, and this game is there's a protest in town and nobody showed up. So, unfortunately, I try as I might, I cannot get this game to record with my setup. I don't know what it is, but for some reason it will only record if it's not in focus. And if it's not in focus, I can't play it. So that's probably something to do with my setup, but I want to give this game a shout out anyway because it is quite fun. It's a little rhythm game where you sort of run around a town and a protest, and you encourage people and you keep their spirits up, and you build up momentum and you get everyone together to change things. And I think that is a really good message to have. So like I say, want to give this game a little shout out. Make sure you go and check it out on the itch page, and you can play it for yourself even if you can't watch me play it. Okay, so this is The Flame Prepared by Matt, Cat and Sid. Welcome to the Ancient Switchboard. In each stage, one or more channels will light up to indicate calls. Click them to open the caller's message, then click and drag their cable to one of the ports on your board to connect them. Connect all callers to complete each stage. Okie dokie. Okay. So we've got the message logs, we've got, oh I guess this, does that start the game? Can't tell what's lit up. Or how I click and drag. I feel like I'm missing something important. Let's have some delicious dates. No? Okay, not time for dates yet. Okay, let's just wait and see what happens, I guess. Oh, aha, so we've got some buttons. Good morning, if it's good morning, if it still is by the time you read this. Slow days everywhere lately. What happened to work ethic? Anyway, we're going to need more manpower for the Temple of Amun-Ra. Put me through to the builders. Who are the builders? So we've got one... okay, I have just noticed that these are numbers and not hieroglyphics. So we've got... builders, 14, I see. There we go, okay. So we've got a... Well, the builders can get things done at least. Let's hope you live up to my expectations too. That's all for now. Okay, I'm getting the hang of it now. I think I understand what's going on. So, okay, so these are the things that have lit up. So we've got you. It's your lucky day, friend. I've got an offer that'll make you rich beyond the wildest limits of your imagination. Really, have you now? I just need a little bit of a starting investment in gold and I can turn profits on it that you won't believe. Have a little trust, yeah? They say gold is like dust in Egypt. There's got to be some to go around. So I guess we have to connect you to gold, which is 20. 20, 20, 20. I don't know how you can just get gold over the phone, but there you go. This guy's obviously screwing you. Maybe Nux was right. I don't know who that is. Okay, so let's try going from left to right. So Nux, against all the odds, the temple's going well. Put me through to the artist. It needs the finishing touches put on. You'll start getting external calls now. I know this is a tall ask of you, but show a little judgment. Okay, so we probably should go left to right. Opportunists who don't offer anything concrete in return are nothing but trouble. Just ignore them. Okay, so yeah, we should have listened to him first. Ignore a call by connecting it to its own channel. I hope you learned that in training, but these days... How do I know what their own channel is? Oh, I get... Hang on, okay. So you want to talk to the artist, so we'll deal with that first. So artist. Art, 16. There we go. Alright, that's going smoothly. Adequate job. Well done, us. Hello, did I send this properly? Tell me if I didn't. Wait, I should explain. So this is Satya, so you're number 4. The farmer's pay hasn't come through, so they need a scribe to get in touch with you, and I'm almost 1. Anyway, can you put me through to your boss? I'm sure there's just been a mix-up. I guess that my boss is Nax. So we'll put you through to number 1. I knew he'd understand once I explained it to him. Thank you for connecting me. And then there's this guy who is obviously screwing us, so this is Askiyaka. Aha, so we've got Azuja and Asiyaka, so got to make sure we don't get those mixed up. So number 6. So we're going to connect you to number 6 because you're clearly screwing us, so goodbye. Hello? Hello? Is this on? Is this on? Why am I just... Goodbye. Alright, so we made it to the next day. After a little bit of trial and error, we have figured stuff out. Yesterday was unpleasant. I was only one step removed from having to deal with farmers, needy integrators. Alright. If I hadn't been up for inspection, well, put me through to our fruit supply. I have some inspecting to do myself. As for you, be sure you make nice with our foreign partners. Be diplomatic, if that's even in your repertoire. We can be diplomatic. So, message. Okay, so that's good. So we can check what he needs. So what was it? Fruit supply you need. So fruit. Fruit is number 15. 15. Supply isn't what it was. The palace won't be happy if it dries up. I've got to come up with an incentive. You'll start getting more calls from now on. I advise you listen to all of them before connecting anyone. Okay. If there's a conflict, it'll be on you to figure it out. I was going to say, what if somebody else wants to talk to the fruit today? Hello, is this fruit? Is this working? This is an emergency. If anybody's picking up, I have people starving here. I need to be connected to a food supply immediately. You have no idea how bad things are getting west of the ocean. Okay. So we could connect you to, say, meat or bread or something like that. So let's find out what this person wants. Greetings to the fair. So this is the diplomat. I write on behalf of the great city of Ugarit. It is the king's wish that our spice trades be connected for the prosperity of our 2 kingdoms. Okay, so Spice is 23, so have a chat to Spice. The king will be pleased. Messenger to messenger, I hope your boss is more easygoing than mine. Oh, buddy, you have no idea. So you wanted bread. So, well, you wanted food, so let's connect you to bread. Thank you. I know it's a big ask to trust me, But a lot of people I'm leading are only alive because of you. No problem, Rusa. Okay. This reminds me of a game that I've played before. I think also came out of a game jam a few years ago. I wonder if it's a similar team behind it, or if it's just coincidence, because it is a really neat concept. Right, what do we got? Listen up, there's been a real increase in pirates and bandits lately. Vagabonds with no station in life. Put me through to soldiers. I need to oversee reinforcing the border. Keep that trash out of Egypt. And keep placating foreign officials for now. So you know what, before we put you through, let's listen to the others and see what happens. It's me. I think I have this working properly now. Thanks again for before. We keep picking up refugees though. The group's big enough that we're having trouble with local authorities. Do not give us away whatever happens. The people would rather drive us all into the sea than feed us. Yeah, so let's accidentally connect our boss to himself and see what happens. This is the High Priestess of Knossos requesting bronze. We've never needed an army, but piracy is on the rise. Also, a dangerous outlaw from our island has been at large lately. She's always trying to disturb the peace. If you know anything, I'd accept pointing me to her in place of bronze, but nothing short of one of those. Oh, okay, I see. So we could connect them to Rusa, but let's not. Hello, just got back. Oh, it's you again. Oh boy. This pile of amber's burning a hole in your boat. That's a metaphor. I don't know how bright you are. Anyway, one of a kind. Hook me up with bronze and it's yours. I know Ashu's also asking for the same, but the solution's right in front of you. Copper's nearly as good as bronze, yeah? Well, if copper's nearly as good as bronze, then you won't mind getting copper. Well played. You know what? I like your attitude. You've got yourself a deal. Look at us being smart. So what was it? You wanted bronze, yes? Alright, bronze, 19. Absolutely nothing. I have heard nothing of the Renegade. I know nothing. So you wanted soldiers, so I guess we can safely connect you. Because we're not giving away Rusa. There we go. Can't have people just running around breaking things. Well, depends why they're breaking things. Maybe you should think about that. Okay, what do you want today? I do really like the artwork for this game, I should say that. It's super, almost like it's painted on. It's really, really nice. Keep up the adequate diplomatic work. Hattusa especially is a vital partner. Without their tin, there is no bronze. No bronze means no tools, no weapons, no kingdom. Put me through to the scribes, I need to run some numbers. It's very complicated work. You wouldn't understand, but don't let anyone disturb me. Okay. Hello, or greetings. Look, it's the farmer's pay is late again. Doesn't the Pharaoh have a responsibility to look after us? Your boss owes us a metal for tools. Okay, so you want to be connected to the boss doesn't want to be disturbed, but if he's not paying the farmers, then screw him. These are the words of Lykios, king of Messene. You will supply soldiers. There is instability among our neighbours. I must remain the strongest. Here ends the... You seem fun. And here we've got Takua. Hello from Hattusa. Keeping well? Scary murmurs from the west, eh? No, enough of that. Let's do business. How about a shipment of horses for your chariots? Let me take a bit of gold off your hands and I'll handle the details. So you wanted... Hang on, you wanted gold, not horses. You want to sell us horses. So, gold, 20. There we go. Lovely stuff, lovely stuff. I'll be sure to grease the wheels on the tin shipments too, always a pleasure. Well, how lovely. I must remain the strongest here, Ensign. Do we want to give you soldiers? What happens if we connect you to yourself? In fact, let's connect you to our boss to annoy him. Ah, okay. So we fail. Fine. Alright, so we will connect you for... I mean, can we just give you bronze? Will that help out? I know that was you, not your boss. Clearly there's enough to go around. What's the point of having stockpiles if they don't share when we need it? So much for obligation. At least I can trust you, if not the government. There we go. Only one person's ever been so kind to me, but I don't think even you could find her. I wish she was here. I wonder who that could be. I bet I know. Leadership doesn't come easy to me, but I know shit. Sorry, not your problem. I just don't have anyone else to tell. I really like that, because I'm sure we could have told them, you know, basically connected them to themselves, ignored them, had them go away, but I really like that that's a touch that we can actually just directly connect them. Again, it's sort of a very sort of papers, please kind of vibe, you know, you're just some bureaucrat, here's your job, but you've got all of these little stories going on and you can sort of influence the way everything goes. So what do we want? We want Nact. What did you want? Yes, be nice to them. You need to go through to the scribes. Scribes, 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 scribes. 24. And you wanted soldiers. Do I care what you want? I kind of don't. Numbers. Let's just connect you to yourself and see what happens. Is it your own channel? Gosh, what a terrible mistake. You wanted gold, so we can do that. Gold is 20. 20, 20, 20. There we go. Lovely stuff, lovely stuff. Okay, so I guess we can't end it. We can't just ignore you. So I guess, okay, let's... Soldiers, soldiers, soldiers is 17. So hook you up over there. You have proved your continued worth. We will continue to acknowledge your sovereignty. We're giving you soldiers. How are you? Alright. I'm investigating what looks like some unauthorized payments. Don't know what you're talking about. Never came through me. I know Masonry is hard to deal with, but that's your problem. Don't go against him. Don't listen to the official story. I'm in Greece right now. There's no raiders. The famine's just spreading. Rulers are hoarding food, and people aren't putting up with it. Don't send soldiers or we'll all be killed. Whatever happens, no soldiers. Many people have lost their homes. I'll try and get them somewhere safer. Can you connect us to some cloth for travelling gear? Yeah, absolutely. So, cloth, cloth, cloth. I'm not even going to listen to the others because I want to help you out, so screw the rest of them. If I ever over that way, I'll try and return that favour, but until then, you're these refugees' is lifeline. I'm wondering what would happen if I connected them to... who was it? Was it Satya? I'm sure we'll get a chance to do that eventually. Neighbouring cities are beset by encroaching raiders. Thieves of the lowest order who envy our blah blah blah. Sounds pretty bourgeoisie to me. What should I give you instead? I'm just going to connect you to yourself again. It is your own channel. Sucks to be you. I have a lot of pull with the tin traders. Just an interesting fact for you. Here's another. If you couldn't get tin here, you'd have to go all the way to the ends of the earth for the next Alright, alright. So a sense of entitlement's well earned when you say send over some of that bronze you're forging with all that tin. Let's see how you're treating it. Alright, fine. Bronze, 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 bronze. 19. 19. Not bad. We could really learn from how you forge stuff down there. Keep up the good work if you want work to keep up. Alright, so what do I do with you? I don't want to give you soldiers, so... It's not what you asked for. What if I connect you to that guy who keeps trying to scam us? Let's try... I don't know, connect you to fruit. So you desperately want soldiers, and I desperately don't want to give them to you, so I don't know how we resolve this impasse. So soldiers are 17, so I'm just going to connect you to everything except 17, and not Rooster as well, probably. What was 9? 9 was copper. Seems I was too caught up in metaphor to make my request specific. I accept your shipment if it was in earnest. Yes, because I've been connecting you to all of these different things one at a time. It definitely seems to be in earnest. Share your swords with us, let your blades be ours. So, okay, so I shipped them copper, and they were just like, oh, okay. I shipped them some swords, basically. I'd rather have shipped them some fruit. Just send them... Oh, wow. Everyone wants to talk to us today. Okay. I need to inspect our ships. Connect me to the fleet. These aren't just ordinary raiders. We must be ready to fend off these savage brutes, these sea people. Yeah, maybe. Gotten everyone out I can. Whole kingdoms are going up in flames, and foreigners are getting the blame. We're hoping for shelter over the sea in Hattusa, but without ships or means to build any, is there anything you can do? Greetings from Ugarit. We're having minor food shortages. Send a delegation of priests to bless the harvests. This is the will of the king. You're lucky down in Egypt you aren't even getting earthquakes. I won't beat around the bush. We're not getting paid anymore. Just how much gold does the palace need anyway? Gold's the thing. If we had it, we could trade it to get by on our own. I can absolutely just siphon off funds for you. Crete may be beautiful, but an island means a seafood-heavy diet. Put some meat on the next boat. So, priests, gold, meat, ships. Let's cut an honest deal this time. Spices. Spices for spices. Diversify everyone's palate. I mean, sure, maybe. An earthquake has struck your grand fortress. That sucks to be you. Send masons for its repair at once. And what do you want? Send some Egyptian art. Okay, this seems relatively doable. So you want art. 16. How do you get the faces so detailed? You want spices? No, you want masons. I don't really want to help you, but sure. Masons, 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 masons. Do we have masons? I guess that would be builders, right? The repairs are underway. Continue to justify your blade. Hooray for us. You want spices. 23. Now we're in business. See, all of these transactions are going to hide the fact that I'm just shipping away gold willy-nilly. So you want meat. Meat is 22. I should probably move on to another game soon, but I'm actually really enjoying this and I want to find out how it ends. Okay, so you want gold. It's like Papers, Please, or games that are in these sort of daily cycles. It's like, oh, I'll just do one more day. I'll just see what happens tomorrow. There we go. Seize the wealth, redistribute it. I hope they're still paying you. If I can just ship gold everywhere, I'm sure I'm fine. Alright, what next? Will of the King, something, something, something. What's the will of the king? You haven't actually told me. Priests. That was it, you wanted priests. Priests, priests, priests. Priests are number 18. There you go. And you wanted boats. Boats, boats, boats. In fact, what if I send you carpenters? There we go. And then you want ships, but do I... Wait, what? Okay, there we go. I just hadn't quite clicked through the texting properly. So I guess I could have sent them ships after all. Concerning news, numbers aren't adding up for our gold stockpiles to keep the border troops supplied. Oh no! I was certain I'd withheld enough wages across the board. From now on, not 1 ounce of gold is to leave the treasury. Yeah, I understand, sure. King wishes shortages have continued. Send a shipment of fruit. Blah blah blah. It's running to start getting ugly if this keeps up. Got a delightful little Egyptian sculpture here. Fell off the back of a cart. Now where could a guy get more? Don't worry, I'll make it worth your while. Alright, sure. I mean, you've tried to scam us a bunch in the past, but you seem to be helping us out alright for now. These are the words of hold the door. Hold the door? No. Okay. We are besieged while rebuilding. The ungrateful peasants cannot find enough to feed themselves. That sounds like a you problem. Sea people have turned their minds to vile sedition. Soldiers. Hello? Were you number 7? Sorry, can't hear you. Terrible line. And what was it you wanted? Another fine day. Well, not if you're Greek, but the misfortunes of another never fails to cheer me up. Good Egyptian gold. I'm afraid we can't give you any gold. The guy said no gold, so I mean I can connect you directly to him. No? I guess I've got to connect you directly to yourself then. Oh, okay, maybe I am going to have to deal with that. Okay, let's deal with these first. You wanted art, right? Art. 16. Eventually I'll remember what these actually are. Northerners whose minds is gonna blow. Pleasure as always. And you wanted fruit, didn't you? Fruit. Number 15. King will be pleased. What happens when it starts to run out? So you still want gold. I mean, okay. I'm not sure what I could give you instead is the problem. Alright, let's just give you the gold and see what happens. Ah, we fail, that's what happens. Alright, in that case I will have to do something else. Alright, so let's try and figure this one out first. So, misfortunes of others, good Egyptian gold, hungry for more. What if we gave you the art instead? It's not what you asked for, okay. What if we gave you some copper? Deny me my gold, will you? Ridiculous, aren't you the land where gold flows like rainwater? Fine, see where this attitude gets you. Egypt won't see a scrap of tin while I have anything to say about it. It's odd that copper did it, but not anything else, but okay. So you wanted yourself, I'm pretty sure. You asked me to connect you directly to directly the person whose fault this all was, so there you go. You want art, so art, 16. I know I just said I'd remember that, but I haven't. You wanted fruit. Fruit is number 15. What? I thought I just connected that. I'm worried I've just broken it now. Oh no. That's a real shame. Because I wanted to connect it. Yeah, I can't connect you to the thing, so I can't finish the rest of the day. Let me just connect you back to... You wanted art, so I'll connect you there. There we go. Okay, that one went out. And you... Okay, something just slightly didn't work. I guess I have to always make sure I click that arrow. There we go. I was worried I wouldn't be able to finish it there. Put me through to the bread supply, I need to check our stockpiles, that is all. We've got the ships we need to get from Greece to Hattusa. You're still worried, there's more evacuation than Navy, if the government over there takes issue. This might not be your sphere, but I'm just contacting who I can. If we had a friend there, it would be easier. So, what, do you want to talk to them? The guy you hooked up seemed fed up with the authorities, he's happy to stir up chaos. I mean, the king wishes you to send a shipment of meat. I guess everyone forbid the royal diet gets to base at the level of us regular people. Do send it though, we need all we can get. Heard about the gold lockdown, but haven't spent what you sent us yet, and we're still producing steadily. What I'm thinking is if you could connect us to any foreign traders, we might be able to do business directly. You know anyone? Yes. Who are you? Uni. Number 3. Oh, okay. May these words please connect our priests so that we may exchange rates. Perhaps even a divine way through these unforeseen times. Okay. Priest, that I can do. 18. Okay, signs are not auspicious. You wanted bread. which is 13. Lucky number 13. We're doing better than our neighbours, but there might be shortages too if this keeps up. Keep the administration running. And you want foreign traders. No, you want meat. 22. And you want a foreign trader. I don't know. Ah, excellent. We can totally trust this guy. This is a fine time for grain to be going somewhere other than the capital. What if a crop fails on top of this? If I find out who's responsible, and why is our produce in Crete? Nos is acting like this is my fault. Is it? Gosh. Make something go away. I can only put out so many fires. Either rein in the farmers or placate the priestess. We can't lose any more trading partners. If we still have both of these problems tomorrow, the depth of my displeasure will be beyond what you can imagine. Alright, I probably should put in a cut here. I am really eager to get to the end, but I have to move on to some of these other games or I am going to totally run out of time. So with that, I've really enjoyed playing this one though, and I will probably continue to do so afterwards. It's super polished, it's super fun, and I definitely recommend you go and check it out if you want to see the ending for yourself. So that is my last game for this batch. I always really enjoy seeing the things that come out of Rainbow Jam, and in fact game jams in general, whether it's, you know, a fully polished and presented game, or whether it's just a quirky little tech demo to show off an idea the devs have had. Working under sort of creative constraints and a short amount of time really gets you pumped to get something sort of finished and submitted and to show it off to the world, and I think that's always really good fun. So, enough rambling from me. I will move on to the next batch, and hopefully you will join me for that episode as well. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you then. Bye bye.